I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. The Hornets hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. And, of course, Nick Richards. Team moving on here without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Collins wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Here are the Hornets with the ball. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Here's Christopher. Outside, Markkanen. That's good from 17 feet away.
Easy shot for Markkanen. Has the height to shoot over anyone from that mid-range area.
Let's go. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Wasted no time on that one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
George looking around.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Collins. Ball no good. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Ball. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
Nobody near George. And the Jazz, another three.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Ball. Rebound, Utah.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Back to Collins. Pass to Christopher. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Nice D from Williams. Hornets trailed by 6. There's Ball with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5.
Oh, sweet pull-up game from LaMelo. The young man has so much confidence in his ability. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Miller outside. There's the lob to Bridges.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Here's George. Going inside. Makes it off the glass. He's got 10.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
For 3, Bridges. Here's Williams. Out to Bridges. Deep 2 from Ball. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Ball. Rebound, Utah. Here's George. And it goes down 2 points. 14 points from Keontae George.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. But D had better start buckling down.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Pass to Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
8 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Miller. Will it go? No good on the last second attempt there. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by 9. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
To the inside. As a Buki. The wide open look here for Anthony. Buries it from three-point range. Anthony's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Johnson left side. Buries it down low.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Anthony with the jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, hitting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. Here's Anthony. Following the bucket by the Hornets. 3 on the clock. Jackson misses. Hornets trail by 8. Johnson from outside. Rebound by Azubuike. Outside Anthony. Can't hit that one. Outside Warren. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
They set the pick. Pass to Azubuike. The Jazz working the ball around now.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Johnson the screen. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
T.J. Warren, first personal foul.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Hendricks. Anthony looking it over. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 8 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Inside. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Goes up on the wing. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
The Hornets pull it in. Johnson right side. Here's Jovic. Shoots the three. Rebound by Azubuike. 1:33 left here in the second. Here's Anthony. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The drive by Anthony. Good on the bucket. Anthony's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And Charlotte turns it over again. Utah leading by 11. Now Jackson hasn't made one yet. Here's Jovic. That one goes. Count it.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And so it's Utah here with the ball. The three from George. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Pass to Johnson. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
30.
And so it's the Utah Jazz
41.
holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Floats one. Williams with the block. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Claxton. Another shot. Misses off the left iron. Hornets trail by 11. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
To the middle. Williams can't hit.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And again, the Hornets missing.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's George. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. And can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jazz leading by 13. Outside, George. Down low. Collins, good. Collins has got 6 points.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Next level stuff from John Collins on the dunk. Firing his guys up.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
And George gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
They get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. Just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If you ain't you, you already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. From deep, George. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
For the finish.
Defensively, this is what you want from marketing. Playing with confidence. Good things will happen, just like that turnover.
Pass to Williams. Out to Bridges.
2 minutes.
Kick by Bridges. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Ball with the assist. Out of bounds. Utah.
1:43 left to play in the third.
On the court.
Outside Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. There's a good screen. Pass to Christopher. Anthony left side. Johnson with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Anthony. And here's Azubuike. From outside the arc. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. The Jazz making a switch here.
Coming onto the court for the Jazz.
55 seconds left in the third.
Jackson.
To the inside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Johnson outside. There's the pick. That one falls. Johnson's got 6.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Anthony. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. The kick out to Porter. Cranes the 3-pointer. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hey, in his first year in the league, Porter hit only 19% of his threes. But over his career, he's raised that average to right around 40%.
And so it's Utah. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Here it is, man.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so here's Charlotte. 15-point game. Johnson from outside. Hendricks pulls it in. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They led the game at one point by 20.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blanked from deep since.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Jovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
At the line for Charlotte, Keon.
And that one falls for Johnson. And he makes the first but misses the second. And it's Porter with the ball for Utah. 13-point lead. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. There's a screen by Porter. From 18 feet away, the shot by Anthony, no good.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Jovic. 4 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Johnson for 3. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And slam dunk by Anthony.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Jackson. Jazz passing it around. Inside. Here's Azubuike. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find the open man. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Anthony. Pass to Azubuike. Got a hand on it. Hornets trail by 11. Taken away by Anthony. Outside Porter. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter.
An efficient facilitator when he's asked to do it. Porter with the sweet dish.
The offensive rebound.
Outside to Charlotte, Dante DiVincenzo. First personal foul. Second team.
Smitty, here we are. Between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet, you can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Markkanen down low. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Hornets trail by 14. Pass to Hockett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So it's Utah now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Got that one up quick. And that's now 10 points for John Collins.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Cans it from downtown. And the Jazz lead by 14.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. And he commits.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the 4th member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And, of course, Nick Richards. Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is rolling tonight.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Jaquez. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Now Claxton.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. To the paint. And that's going to be a travel. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Utah. To the inside. No good. Nice D from Bridges. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's George. The rebound by Bridges. Here's Jaquez. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And that one, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And George with the jam.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. Wow, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Drops in the three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Here's Williams. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. They get it back. Williams. Here's Ball. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collins. The three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Here's Ball. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
It's Markkanen on the wing. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
All no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Christopher. Here's the three. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Screen by Bridges. Ball. Misses the baby hook.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Williams grabs the board.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Jaquez. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Jaquez has got 5.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Collins drawing the double team. Stolen by Ball. Now the Hornets moving it up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, he's just been extremely careless thus far. I mean, too early to have 3 turnovers in a game.
From deep three-point land. The putback. Clanks the putback jam. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 9.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
No good on that one. That one's no good. And he misses all 3. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Jazz.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Thor. The 3. 5 to shoot. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. Anthony right side. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
B.A., that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Jovic. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, "I'm going to attack."
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And, Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Jovic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
The Jazz again can't hit. And they're on the break. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. To the middle. Tries again. Second chance effort.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's the pick. Plenty of space. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so it's Utah with it. The Hornets making their last shot. Here's Hazubuki. Ooh, they pick off the pass. On the break. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Now here's George. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Here's Johnson. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. On offense, here's Utah. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Pass the ball. The kick out to Williams. Here's Bridges. Takes it inside. Tipped. George for 3. On target from range. And now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Jaquez. He's got 7.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
George for 3. Hits the trifecta. George has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
And Ball gets it to go.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
He buries it from 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Inside. And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Pass to Collins. Shot is up. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Collins has got 15 points. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Ball. And here is Williams. He's guarded by Claxton.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
George drives in. For three, Collins. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the three shot is just that easy.
That'll do it for the first half. Jazz out in front, up 9. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here are the Hornets now. They trail by 9. Ball way outside. The long distance three is buried. Ball's got his third bucket of the night.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Back to Christopher. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. 12 points for him.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
It's tipped. For three, Collins. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Right wing. There's the three. Jaquez no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Fires from way outside.
That is
wow! Are you
unreal!
kidding me?
Wow.
Unreal!
Pass the ball. Williams with the screen to halt the run. Ball no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
George drives in. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Williams with the screen. No good with a layup.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
The three from Ball. Utah with the rebound.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Here's Miller. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Collins. Pass to Claxton. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Takes the 3. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 13.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Markkanen outside. From the arc. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Claxton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. Got a hand on it. They get it back. George for 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
It's deflected. Pass to Christopher. Fires the three. That shot missing. Here's Charlotte. Here's Bridges. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 6.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, they only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go. Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Outside Johnson. And he lobs it up. One minute left in the third quarter. Anthony with it. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Five on the clock. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Azubuike. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open? Pretty.
Tries again. And he knocks the jumper down. 10 points for him. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Three-pointer Anthony. John Collins has been leading the charge for Utah. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Georgia, 72. The Hornets, 55.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Utah with the ball. They led the game at one point by 20. Pass to Jackson. Back to Anthony. Fires from deep. And again, it's Utah with a three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Anthony. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Anthony's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, if you're going to handle the basketball and pick and roll opportunities, you've got to be able to think score. And we know Cole Anthony very willing to do that.
Here's Anthony. Pass to Azubuike. Johnson on the wing. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
With the putback, it's rebounded by Hendricks. On offense, here's Utah. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Back to Anthony. And in terms of the league as a whole... Oh, hey! How about that?
Oh, stop it. Get separation with the handle. Cole Anthony just giving the defender the business there.
Pass to Jovic. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Now here's Jackson. Clock at 6. Here's Anthony. No good from the wing.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Hendricks. Anthony outside. Beyond the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Anthony misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Anthony's got 15 points here in the second half. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
And stolen by Williams. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Pass to Claxton. And the layup is good off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out to the right wing. Miller. Claxton with a rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for John Collins.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Keon Johnson at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And the Hornets making a change here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Team foul.
Knocked away. Kicks it out to Collins. Down low. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And an intent.